Tom Homan, it's recorded how the interbranch at countries A through Z and their campuses are used remotely, criminally foreign influenced at the same time with overt criminal enterprises and private ones. There's a Ray Cololo with syntax tied to a former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin. His co-defendants and their family members have collusions too with a bunch of people tied to them involved with the principal child abuser. And the Facebook has collusions with them and the Facebook pages of the Bridge Superior Court, Harper Courts, the Connecticut District Court. I don't know if they're Facebook page, but they have people involved with that, like a Brian Silver. And these are people interbranch who have their kids or work criminal enterprises involved with the family members, like a John DeMoro has roles with overt criminal enterprise. He may have the right to lie. He has, in other words, and I never went to the town lines with him. These are people with the town lines. Increasingly, there's a Mike Levine too with that spot. They have a John Mayano too with that spot, with the side entrance to what is now Walmart. It used to be a Caldor, and it's right at a town line. At Town Line Drive too is the name of the street there. And that business at the corner there, I keep forgetting to check the name of it, but across the street from the mobile gas station diagonally, is involved with people with child abusers, with interbranch and foreign. There's a former Judge Smith who's increasingly collusions with proven child abusers, leaders of kids, families years apart, and their collusions next to the networks. Their whole careers are kept criminally foreign influence, tactically delusions raw. They've been fabricating transcripts interbranch at the same time with their patients and criminals running in to hide live progressions as the family members of fire departments. See, fire departments have roles. They're demonstrating it's plausibly with nuclear because of how they're hiding live progressions. And as families so invested in making up things about others and pretending passions and emotions and motivations while their time screening and breaching method is using them remotely since they were kids and their family members and their neighbors. It's a use of a location manifest too. Get me off of fake conversations with WFSB. These are increasingly people at Tucker Carlson's campus at Trinity College in Harvard, Connecticut, has roles with some untimely deaths and some intelligence families near me and people tied to them who were forced check terms, persuaded to collusions with it. And they'll tell you this. They use arrests that where they have collusions with the crime scenes, the police, against my neighbors and stuff like that. Get them on paper, one name in sequence. Otherwise, you just have a bunch of fake only speaking while everyone's pretending other. No, that's recorded too. Get them on paper, one name in sequence. And get me off fake conversations with this Mendez police at the Wethersfield police station. And they forced my Saudi friend to collusion with them. And the names they forced the collusions with it too was before and after the World Trade Center attack. And they're the morning there and the night before it, there were collusions. As the ones with WFSB, Connecticut's Channel 3 News had collusions with the World Trade Center attack interstate, increasingly with people from Washington, D.C., involved with like the educators of a Mike Pandolf, too, and of Eric Jensen, have roles with people from off campuses putting predicate acts in the databases. And there's a Kelly Kazmarek. I don't even know how to pronounce her name because of Eric Jensen. A Kelly Kazmarek is one of the ones on Facebook involved with some sexual and medical offenders, foreign and domestic, who have collusions together, and multiple police departments with these families, and their roles with multiple state police families interstates, with overt criminal enterprises, private ones, not the way they're pretending, and acting professors. A bunch of people too with the digital crimes and whiting forensics with these names, and they brought this up. They've been planting evidences with a whole bunch of people from other areas on my street since I was a kid, and inter-cities. Then they bring, in other words, get me off fake conversations with Wethersfield police when I was a kid and as an adult. Oh man, let's do what's right. These are people involved with the border countries and states too. Time collusions with them, with the World Trade Center attack. Former director of the F.B.I, Robert Luskin, his co-defendants, their family members. They were planting evidences before the World Trade Center attack. They request help from me. Names on all sides of criminal and civil cases, interstates, and the court next to the World Trade Center, and the court itself, collusion/S against me. That's recorded too. I'm asking you, get me off fake conversation with WFSB. You're a guy.